Hi all, Little Flix here, and welcome back to the Dollhouse reaction series. I know I have been away for a week and I apologize. I actually had a super crazy week and I ended up getting like a migraine that lasted 3 days, so it became pretty hard for me to find the time to do this and do it to a standard that I was happy with and that you guys deserved. So that's why it's been a bit delayed, but I'm hoping to kind of smash out some of these Dollhouse reviews so they're all ready and edited to drop whenever they're ready for the next few weeks, because I'm really excited to get to the end of this but also sad because then it's the end. But then I can start a new show. Hopefully that's the plan. But for now, we are doing the 7th episode of season 2 of Dollhouse, which the title of the episode is Meet Jane Doe. Considering how the last episode ended, I'm going to assume that this episode is dealing with Echo as the Jane Doe in this real world with her walking around. I'm not 100% sure yet if Daniel's actually still with her, if they've gone their separate ways with this plan for Rossum. Or I did have a little inkling that maybe the Jane Doe could be referred to Madeline. But since the main character is Echo, I'm going to assume it's about Echo. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
But there is one thing of which I am certain. I have a cooler office.
Topher, what happened in DC?
It's confidential.
You know, if you want me to learn, at some point you're gonna have to trust me with important information.
I will never trust another woman as long as I...
He's been burned.
She could be anywhere. It's been days. I don't think she's in the DC area.
How can she travel without detection?
I think she might be hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking?
No tickets, no records.
Just
Rossum
possibly
is watching
death.
us very closely. Paul Ballard is still AWOL. Find him.
Oh, right. Yes. That's what I was going to say. I'm assuming in this episode we will see Paul again. But if we don't, I'm okay with seeing Echo out in the real world without running into Paul. And I hope Saunders is coming back in the next few episodes. Yeah, exactly, girl. It's disgusting. Texas. Interesting. So it doesn't seem like she's with Daniel. Okay, good to know.
With money.
That's right.
Where do I get it?
Well, I hear it grows on trees.
Where is this tree?
Oh.
Through that.
That's interesting. The ATM's the tree.
I would like money, please.
De Niro.
There. You don't have to be sad anymore.
She's gonna get caught by the police. She's shit at running. I know you're trying to help, Echo, but you just got her in so much more trouble. Oh, snaps. It's gonna snap. Except stop. That was a faith move if I ever seen it. That was cool. That effect. That was a faith move, I was just saying. 3 months later. Whoa!
I marvel at the way that they slip into a role.
Jeez.
Into a
Okay,
life
time jump.
where-
Thank you, Adele.
No!
Mr. Caviezel's request in the pipeline.
Of course.
Fuck. She's lost her job?
And quite a beauty herself.
In her day.
Excuse me, she's gorgeous. Okay. So she kind of like
Feels like ages ago that
a
we actually weighed
topher,
request
but
against
not
some
the one who
active
actually
chances of
programs it,
arrival.
just organizes like the stories.
Well-being.
Yeah.
We've always put them at risk. I could never tell if you're a bit out of shape because you're no longer in control of the welfare of our actives, or because you're no longer in control.
Te lastima. ¿Está bien?
So did she like learn Spanish and get this job just to help this woman that she wronged? Maybe.
So we're done here?
It always fits her MO, Caroline's MO.
Regresaré. Te lo prometo.
Okay. Jailbreak!
Checking up on me again?
So now they have that thing. Interesting. What is
In
that?
your office.
Shows him memories.
Booming.
Wanted to brainstorm.
Oh. Well, what were you thinking?
Not with you.
So, what are you thinking, Doctor?
If
That's
we're lowering the core
poor
of the
Ivy.
people
Topher,
hurts,
you're so
it's
dumb
possible
sometimes.
the EEG is being- We need a new way to
What are
read the
they
projections
doing,
from the
imprinting all
neocortex.
these
That's a
actives
radical
to be
theory.
scientists?
Well, what's my name?
It's Paul.
Hello?
I'm not really scared because I know it's Paul.
You okay?
Fine.
He's living out his fantasy, just saying.
36 personalities, not one of them can cook?
Look who's talking.
Honestly, I'm surprised. If I were paying for a romantic engagement, there would definitely be food involved.
More terrifying insights into the mind of Paul Ballard. With food. With cooking food.
Okay, I'm done. I'm moving on.
This is an interesting
You get Delaney
dynamic.
out of the jail?
If I can get Galena out, that means I'm ready. We have to go back inside the dollhouse. Sure.
I can't tell if she's gonna like
Collecting myself.
jump on him
Why then?
for the physical
Why
action.
not right after Alpha dumped all the engagement
fighting.
personas in you?
I've been saving this body for her. But I'm not her.
You don't know that. You've resisted the wipes from the start. Maybe it was Caroline picking up those shells.
I'm not her. My name is Echo.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Don't upset the chick who can kill you.
You do help me.
Yep, here goes.
You're my best friend.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Well, yep. I don't think Paul's gonna feel right about it.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
It's not my other personas that make me feel what I feel.
The dollhouse made you fall in love over and over. You told me that.
They also made me aggressively sexual and phenomenally creative in bed.
Now that's just cruel.
There is a me.
This is very interesting. Once again, that whole duality thing is interesting in that conversation. It's interesting 'cause she always wanted to find her real self, and now she doesn't want to find Caroline. She wants to be Echo and this person she is now with all these personalities. Are they in the same room? Oh god, it's happening. Okay, it's not. What about the neighbors? Like, shut the fuck up. Oh, she's done that before to him. It's like sci-fi Mission Impossible music. It's interesting that she was saying that she feels something for Paul and it's not because of the imprints, it's her, who the person she has become from this experience. But it seems like in episode 13 of season 1, she was like, yeah, I'm still hanging with Paul. Didn't really seem too thrilled about it. So maybe it's because... Wait a minute. No. No. Maybe it's because he denied her affections, maybe.
Who is it? Okay, just messing with you.
It's interesting, in Epitaph 1, she very much... Well, I don't know what happens to Topher so far. I can't see that progression of his story yet, especially in this episode with the time jump. But for her, I'm seeing the setup of her not really trusting the corporation and Rossum and the idea of the dollhouse anymore, and her I don't really know what it was. I don't know. She just seemed very like she didn't want to be part of it anymore in that episode. So that's very interesting. That she's slowly coming this way because she's been phased out and doesn't have control and the knowledge over what technology Topher's really doing, and that is the technology, obviously, for Rossum to make the bodies and the imprinting permanent. So that's very interesting.
This may not be the best time to come in.
I don't think we have a choice. She's not saying anything, but I think her headaches are getting worse. She's deteriorating.
It's gonna knock her out or something. That's my guess. Or make her sick or something, so she needs to be in a certain area. for when they try and take her.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, she's passed. Oh shit! They made her seize.
Agárrate fuerte. Las palpitaciones estaban más lentas, casi como si estuvieras muerta.
Whew.
You have to call a doctor.
You gotta do something. Why aren't you helping her?
Do me a favor and stop asking stupid questions. She's in cardiac arrest.
Time of death, 12:36 p.m.
Time of death? No. There's no time of death. Do something. You have to maintain total authority, and sometimes the boys get carried away. Now give me her file.
Do you know how many undocumented patients come into the hospital where I work? Sometimes they
So
die.
she's
and
the
when they do, we
Jane Doe.
never find out who they
Interesting.
were. And
I really hope this doesn't really happen. The cover-ups, but I'm sure it does. Unfortunately. Oh no.
Lorena, todo está bien. Es el efecto de ver a Pamela que te está pasando.
What the hell you up to?
Allowed to speak.
She's not part of the room anymore.
You asked to see me,
Adele.
Ugh.
Mr. Ambrose?
Hello, Adele.
Just that whole image of men sitting around smoking and drinking, like in the smoking room, it's just like, ugh, go away. It's just like the image of smug men throughout history who are rich, I find, in media interpretations.
Feel free to use my elevator.
You mean my elevator,
I want to make
bitch?
sure you get the...
You need to take this house back.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Paul's coming in.
The Adele I knew would never ask me that question.
Be more efficient if we didn't have to use the chair for both. Yes.
Topher,
is the
stop
answer.
it. Stop. You're
This
giving them all the ammunition they
will
need to
eliminate
do their end
that
goal. Stop.
As well
Maybe
as
that's
the
why he
problem of
cracked,
antlers
because he, like,
having to wrangle in and
made it
act with an
possible.
obnoxious person. A remote wipe. The deed is
Someone
done.
told me that that
Fine
is
as
a
happened.
writer,
You
so she's
only have
back.
to be
Kilo.
within 15
Did I fall asleep?
A perfect
Well,
doll
it
set.
worked.
Heritable, active, ready to head home.
Was that the actress who played the female Watcher in the background in Buffy? Oh. Oh. Always.
Split them up, place them in separate houses. They'll be fine. The girl would be perfect for Dubai.
You can't just take him away though. You have to bring him back before the contract's ended because they did not consent to going overseas.
Blue skies.
Taffy. Woohoo! Taffy's back.
You're not going anywhere, little lady.
Stay in the corner.
It's really interesting how quickly she can swap between these personalities.
Hey!
Phew. Who is he though? Oh.
You know how?
Yep, from episode 1.
Been hearing about your new device all day. I don't need to see it.
He wants to
I'm sure
talk.
it's very the resources at your disposal now. I'm surprised it took you this long.
It didn't. I finished it 2 months ago. I spent the rest of the time trying to come up with another way to do it. A stupider way. Hardian's got me working on a portable remote wipe, right? I saw Bennett working on a somatosensory system override. There are, what, 22 houses, right?
23 now.
Each working on their own small, specific, relatively harmless technology. So I got to thinking.
It's a component. It's a piece of a larger whole.
The next
What
question
whole?
is,
Which we all know.
Whole what?
I think they're trying to build a portable device that will be able to imprint anyone without any active architecture
Yep.
implants. Any innocent on the street with a new personality. What's unnerving is I figured out how to do it.
Shit. Burn it. Burn it.
This is something that Harding must never know.
So burn it.
Echo.
There we go. Paul's finally wanted this for so long. Is she gonna switch it to a different personality now or something?
Just once, just here, while it's still just the two of us.
Is there? Really? Just the two of us?
No, no, they have the plans. Told you to burn it. Told ya. Or hide it better.
No.
Or did Adele take it?
This is everything.
A good deal more than you asked for, as I understand it.
Yes. I have to say, I'm surprised.
I suspect.
What are you doing?
You did the
I
right
know
thing.
you're trying to get the house back,
I
but
imagine you only did it.
I did believe that the power we have could be used to help people.
It can. And it
is she
is.
playing him?
But in the end, power is always used to get more power. And if Rossum has this much, I have little interest in being on the other team.
You gave Rossum the deadliest tech I've ever heard of.
Which you designed.
I was trying to figure out what they were up to.
You were fascinated.
I trusted you.
Well, who thought that was a clever scheme?
You are the coldest bitch on this planet.
That is the last time you will ever speak to me like that. Or at all, unless you're spoken to.
Adele, what are you doing?
I rule the house. I won't let anyone challenge that. Not ever again.
I think you're gonna have to.
She's having headaches. They're becoming unbearable from what I can tell.
I'll see what I can do.
Or we'll see just how much more she can bear.
What?
No treatments just yet. Sure, it's fine to me. Besides, she's lasted through these last months. Few more days won't hurt.
Oh my god, you're getting so bad.
It's good to have you back, love.
I don't know how I feel about Adele. Like, I know she's done horrible things in the past and everyone's called her a cold and that she has no heart. But I could see her motivation and her reasoning behind what she did then, and now I'm just... I think I'm also very conflicted because I know how she ends up in 2019, and I'm just hoping that she's playing them. But I don't think she is. I think she just wants the power back. So that was episode 7 of season 2 called Meet Jane Doe. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that one. Okay, first off, I'll just stick with the positives. It was a very interesting episode, and it's very interesting to see like Echo out in the real world and her accessing the personalities, even though it does make her a weak heart and have headaches and things like that. There's always going to be a side effect with things, you know. My main thing is Adele. I feel betrayed by her or something. I don't get it. Because she seems so regretful in Epitaph 1, and now she's part of the reason why they have that technology. And part of the reason, like, helped them get to their goals quicker of, like, wiping anyone without active technology in their brain, or however they describe it. I'm just super confused and conflict. And obviously Echo is now back with Paul and they're trying to take down the Dollhouse, and I think maybe Adele feels that because the bond has always been there between them, and because she lost power of the house and everything, she's going really hard and really cold so that doesn't happen again, as her conversation with Topher. I don't know. I don't feel good about it at all. And even Boyd is a little bit in on helping Echo be free. I'm not sure if he's really in 100% on freeing everyone else, but I feel like he probably would easily jump on board because it's Echo. Yeah, I am finding it really hard to talk about this because I As you can probably tell by the end, I was just so not okay with it. There's a cool couple of things in there with the way that they showed Echo accessing her other personalities. I think it just seemed like they had a couple of layers and like changed the opacity and like moved it around a bit to create that kind of glitching kind of effect on her, which was really cool because we haven't seen something like that before, so that was cool. And obviously Echo and Paul kissed, something he's wanted for a while. But I'm going to stick with my prediction I made halfway through the episode, where I think Echo is a bit like, yeah, I'm still hanging out with Paul kind of thing when Saunders asked her, because she needs him and he needs her, but not necessarily in a romantic sense. I think because he still doesn't feel right about it, I guess, is his reasoning, and feels like he doesn't want to be part of taking advantage of people, I think, anymore, when he was unknowingly doing it for so long with Melly. But his reasoning, I mean, there's probably something I've missed and I just can't think of it right now because I'm just so taken aback by Adele. But yeah, they kissed at least, so he kind of got something that he's been looking for a while, and obviously she feels something for him, or this Echo personality of who she's kind of morphing into, of all of them together, is feeling it. Yeah. That was an interesting episode. I don't technically really liked what happened in the episode, but it was still very good. Yeah, so it'll be interesting as well to see the technology in the next few episodes really advance and Rossum's true nature coming out and the shift that we know happens. That will be interesting. But I think I'm just going to leave this one here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this, why not subscribe if you haven't actually subscribed to my channel yet. I'll be continuing on with the series as well as starting some new things. Yeah, that's about it. You can also check out my Twitter. I do some updates and things like that, and I want to try and get better. But that's how, if you wanted to ask any questions or get in touch with me, that's the best possible way, as well as in the comments down below. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!